It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friend Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And coming right up, we'll see this home squad playing against the visiting team. Well, for New York, here in the finals, and they remain undefeated in this postseason. They're the undisputed favorites at this point. We'll see if they can continue their unbeaten streak. Well, we all know what happened in the first game. Just how big is the impact, Shaq, of that road win in this series?
You know, a road win, Ernie, can change the whole dynamic of the whole playoff series. You know the old saying, Ernie, it's not a series until someone wins on the road, and that happened very early.
Well, they need to stay greedy and try to go up 2-0. If you do that, you put so much pressure on the other team. But championship teams, they don't stay satisfied. They try to get another one on the road. They don't just want one.
Hey, what do you say we go courtside? Good idea?
Let's go.
Yeah. Kevin Harlan standing by. No, we're gonna sit here.
Okay.
The NBA playoffs continue. Just two teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. It's New York facing Las Vegas. You take a look at Las Vegas. This is a game they need desperately to win tonight after coming up short in Game 1.
Absolutely critical that they win this game. I mean, after surrendering home court advantage in Game 1, they have got to win this one. Otherwise, the series and really their season could be over before they know it.
I'm inclined to agree with you. I mean, the stakes really couldn't be higher for them. I've always thought that in a series, the next game is always the most important. We'll see if that pressure of that kind of situation affects them positively or negatively. But as you said, a loss here, and they might be done before this series even gets started.
Tip-off goes to Las Vegas. Here's lights out. Gobert, the screen. Jacks up a three. No good. And New York will come the other way. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
I mean, no stress in that one. A game almost looked like a shoot-around for them. I mean, amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you see a team get that hot away from home.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. And New York, looking at who they've got. They've got the franchise. He's out there with the prodigy. Slim is out there with Whiteside. And it's Batista in at the 4. And he gets the bucket.
Obviously, a mix-up defensively on that possession.
Here's New York. Pass to Ingram. And there's the feed to Fields. Right side a screen. It's stolen by Gobert. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's Jay, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Jay. At the line for 2.
No good on the free throw. He doesn't get the second one.
Usually free throws are a formality for him. I didn't expect that result when he stepped up there.
To the middle. Ball stolen. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. That's good. Lights Out's got his first basket.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
He lobs it up. Got a piece of it. And here's the fast break. Here's Jay. Here's Lights Out. It's rebounded by New York.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Jackson drives in, passes it to Jay. A three-pointer off the mark. Las Vegas on D. Now let's find out what head coach Steve Kerr had to say to Doris Burke. Doris?
I asked him how he felt about dropping game one at home, and he said it hurt, but hopefully it'll act as a wake-up call for us. The finals have a different feel to them with a 2-3-2 series, and I'm confident we can take one back on their floor. Gentlemen?
Thank you, Doris. Las Vegas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Gobert with a screen on Fields. Down low, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Here is Slim. Whiteside, a screen on Jackson. Ingram, and again it's New York.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Jackson. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Guys, there has to be better rim protection than that, though. Not very good.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, but he was close, Kevin, to making the defense pay for lackadaisical coverage there.
Yeah, you may not be as lucky next time down if you're the defense. You cannot allow him to get those kinds of looks.
And so here is New York. After the basket by Las Vegas. Fields the pass to Batista. Kicks to Fields. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Heads-up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's to Clark. The shot is off, and New York will come the other way. The pass to Batista. Dishes it to Fields. There's a good screen. Here's Ingram. Offensive rebound. For Las Vegas, they've gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Lights out passes to Jay. Here's lights out. Fields with it. Pass to Ingram. Pass to Fields. 5 to shoot. Steps back and fires. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. It's all knotted up.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the knee to shreds. Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Here is Slim. He kicks it to Fields. Gobert with the defensive effort. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. The 11-footer. They get it back. Feeds to Gobert. Passes it to Jay. Gobert with a screen on Whiteside. Back to Gobert. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. You take a look at Fields, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved. And, of course, Jay. He's in that same group.
Well, for these two, the bright lights and the extra attention and intensity of the postseason doesn't do anything to affect their concentration. Both of these guys always seem to get the ball to the right man at the right time.
Batista, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Las Vegas.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
Also, guys, the passing has been terrific in the first half. They'll be happy with all those assists.
Shoot two.
The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. For Las Vegas, they've gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Here's to Clerk. It's rebounded by New York.
Great looking defense, really, just to disrupt the rhythm on that shot.
Yeah, really turned it from a simple, straightforward look into a very difficult shot.
Here is Slim. Shoots off the screen. The shot, no good.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
Oh, tough play. Boy, did he have to fight to get that one to the rim.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Checked in for Las Vegas. Miles checked in for New York. And so it's New York with it. They trail by 3. And there's the pass to Ingram. Here's Batista. That one off the back iron and out. Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. To the inside, here's Cathy on the money from 12 feet away. And now a 5-point Las Vegas lead.
And really, he's just done a great job of finding the open man every trip down.
Boy, it sure has seemed as though he's done it every time. It's been an awesome display of passing for him today.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the score by New York. There's a good screen. Outside Jackson. Snatched away. And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way. Now here is Fields. He's covered closely.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
Right side Jackson, 5 on the clock. Here's lights out. It's rebounded by New York. From the arc. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Takes the 3. The rebound by Fields.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Here is Slim, guarded by Jackson. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
For New York, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And New York making a change here. No good on the second free throw.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
To the paint, it's deflected. Out of bounds, New York takes possession. New York's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Down low, here's Ingram. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Las Vegas, they've gone 50% from the field in the first quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Caffey, and the layup's good off the glass. And Las Vegas leads by 2.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
And so it's New York with it. Here's Lyles. Here's Avanti. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. So it's Las Vegas now. Pass to Onuaku. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. On the wing, Batum. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. They get the rebound.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Over to the wing. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Well, Las Vegas shooting 47% here so far. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Nice open look, but it's no good. New York shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Here is Slim. 5 points in the game. Batum with the steal. There's the screen. To the middle. Here's Caffey. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
.112 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Lyles. Diamantopoulos, defended by Batum. That's tipped. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Here's Onuaku. Here's Caffey. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. Las Vegas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
To the paint, here's Ingram. Here's Avanti. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
Here's Batum, following the score by New York. Jay, that 3 off the mark. Here's Avanti. Oh, monumental buzzer beater!
What a thrilling shot for one team and a heartbreaker for the other.
Simply fantastic. Cool as they come. Even keel and flatline that one.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Las Vegas ahead. They lead by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead. And from what we've seen from Las Vegas so far, guys, what are you seeing?
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Yeah, those active hands, Greg, have produced a number of steals early. They've been very aggressive.
New York trailing. They've got Gobert. Lights out there with Batum. Then there's Jackson. Passes to Batista. Here's Fields, and the bank shot is good. Fields has got the opening field goal of the second quarter for New York. And for New York, Prodigy is up there with the franchise. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Batista in at the 4 spot. 13 feet away. Goes back up, and Gobert with the lay-in. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here is Fields, and he gets the bucket. And New York leads by 1.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
The dish to Jackson. Gobert with a screen for Jackson. 14 feet away. That's good. 8 points for him. Guys back and forth this first half.
Well, 5 lead changes early on, guys, as we grapple back and forth.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Gobert, the screen. He used that pick just right. Lights out's got 5 points so far.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge, Greg. And when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Fields can't get it to go.
Nice effort on the alley-oop, but probably not a good choice.
Yeah, it looked good initially, but then broke down just as quickly.
No luck.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Fields dishes to Fields. To the paint. Fields' shot is good. Fields has got 4 points this quarter.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
So it's Las Vegas now. Here's to Clark, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For Las Vegas, they've made 3 of 5 free throw attempts.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And Fields kicks to Whiteside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the score by New York. And stolen by Whiteside. And the pass to Batista. New York moving it around. To the right side. The feed to Fields. And Jackson with the block. Pass to Lights out. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gobert the screen. Just 4 to shoot. Releases. Will not go. This is off the front iron. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Inside. Now here is Fields. Defense right on him. Passes to Batista. He feeds it to Fields. He dishes it to Fields. Goes up on the wing. Good on the jump shot. Fields has got the lead up to 2 now for New York.
Nice pass there to set that bucket up.
And that's 10 of their last 12 points that have come off assists.
And the pass to Lights out. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. That's 7 points for Lights out.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
Fields the pass to Fields. And it's off from three-point range. For Las Vegas, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Lights out. 7 points in the game. There's a screen. Here's to Clark. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Hammers the alley-oop through.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And, guys, anytime it's real tight, you're looking for something that could be potentially a momentum builder. And that's exactly what that play looks to be. And, guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Batum attacking, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Maximum force on that dunk.
Now Fields. He's got 6. Out of bounds. Las Vegas takes possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. You take a look at Fields. 3rd in the league. He typically dominates out there. He can seemingly score at will. And, of course, Lights out.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
York making a change here. For Las Vegas, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. There's the pick. Pulls it up. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries. New York trails by 4. And here's Fields. 6 points for him. There's Avanti. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go. It sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
And New York making a change here. Lyles checked in. For New York, they have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2. And the free throw, no good. For Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. For Las Vegas, they've gone 5 of 7 from the free throw line in the game.
At the line for 2.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Slimmy's checked in for the Prodigy. And he sinks the second. New York trails by 3. Fields the pass to Lyles. Now here is Fields. Defense is right there. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. And that one misses. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Here's lights out. Shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. Valentine passes to Fields. Las Vegas leading by 3. Here's lights out. Hits it from 3-point range. Lights out's got 10 points.
They've really flipped things around offensively.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than half of your shots, you'll take that.
There's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. They set the pick. Pass to Onuaku. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. It's really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
For New York, they have only made 2 attempts, shooting poorly at the line in this one. And that one falls for Fields.
Looking at the game for the franchise, 9 points and 6 assists. You know, as tremendous as his stats are, what I've liked most is just the effort he's put into this game.
And Clark, he's worked his tail off at the offensive end, and his D, it has been on point.
They set the pick. Pass to Onuaku. Shot clock at 6. Here's lights out. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his first personal foul.
For Las Vegas, they've gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Lights out. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Passes it to Valentine. Now here is Fields. Tight defense on him. 9 feet out. Miles no good.
That's what we call good defense in the paint. Worth its weight in gold.
It absolutely is, and maybe even more than that. I mean, you saw it right there. Without his presence, that's an easy basket.
Here's Onuaku. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's turned it around.
There's the pick. Now, here is Fields. 9 points in the game so far. Down low, here's Avanti. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Lights out. That's his first personal foul.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. Las Vegas leading by 7. To the wing right side. Here's Jay. And another 3 for Las Vegas.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Ladies and gentlemen, men's team.
Valentine passes to Fields. 5 on the clock. From 10 feet out, the shot misses. And it's Las Vegas the other way. A minute 50 left in the second quarter.
And that's foul number 2. And maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
Second personal foul, 5th team foul.
.146 left in the first half of the game. And he gets it to go.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Now the pass to Valentine. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. There's the pick. They swipe it. Pass to Wiles. Some nice passing by New York here. Pass to Valentine. Shot off the pick. And good on the basket. Book it. D's got his first points of the night.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And Las Vegas leads by 12.
You know, it looks like they've recalibrated their approach away from trying the 3-ball.
Yeah, they started out a little slow from out there, trying something different now.
Now, here is Fields. 9 points in the game so far.
No matter what the score is, his attitude has been perfect. I love his disposition. He has stayed in attack mode.
That's good. He's got 11.
Field goal percentage has been bumped up into the high 50s now.
And when you're shooting like this, you should be winning. They're scoring with tremendous efficiency.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam.
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
For Las Vegas, they've attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
That one is off. He hits the second from the line. New York trails by 10. There's a screen. 1 second left, and he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
Oh, I mean, he has got power in bunches on that 2-hand.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Las Vegas leads by 8. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Thank you for joining us live inside this sold-out arena. We are rocking and rolling. Checking out Las Vegas. They showed tremendous hustle in the first half, which helped them build a sturdy lead. We'll see if they can continue to play with that kind of energy in their attempt to even up this series at a game apiece. And, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, it's hard to separate these teams on paper, but on court, they look superior. And now with this lead, they got a nice mental edge going in the second half. The other one's holding the momentum. They just got to keep playing with the same heart and the same passion as they did in the first half.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Well, right now, they're getting a little embarrassed on the defensive end. They got outshot in the first half. But that's because no one put their foot down on defense to stop it. So in the second half, they need to play much more disruptive defensively. They have to do whatever it takes.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2.
Some great work. A real nice quarter for Lights Out. He's got 14 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
New York trails by 8. We've got Lights Out. He's out there with Jay. Rudy Gobert is out there with Jackson. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And the defense out of position on that possession, which allowed for him to get that offensive board.
Well said. Yes, he did. You're right, Greg. That's a tremendous jam on the putback.
What a great nose for the basketball he has, and such a strong finisher as well.
Here's Lights Out following the score by New York. Shot from the top of the key. Shot is off. Jackson against Fields. In the corner, it's Whiteside. Pass to Ingram. To the inside. He shoots again, and the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
For New York, they have been shooting 50% at the line, 5 of 10. Las Vegas leading by 3. Kicks it to Gobert. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. To the middle, to Clerk. They grab their own miss. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Clerk at the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. New York trails by 4. To the inside. Here's Ingram. And he banks in the layup. Slim's got 7 points in the game.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
So it's Las Vegas now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And Fields kicks to Fields, inside. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Fields with the steal. And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way.
You can see the importance of that steal. I mean, really a 4-point turnaround with the conversion at the other end right there.
Yeah, the importance of the defense there. Instead of giving up the bucket and having that 5-point deficit, all of a sudden, we got a tie ball game.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Fields can't get it to go. For Las Vegas, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Gobert, the screen. Knocked loose and stolen by Whiteside. Fields with it. 12 points for him. Down low. Got a piece of it. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. The pass to Lights out. 6 on the shot clock. 14 feet away. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Whiteside's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Fields kicks to Fields. Pass to Batista. Dishes it to Fields. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Boy, he is such a ridiculous dunker.
High riser, no doubt about it.
Goodness, I mean, you come to expect plays like that from him, and folks, that never gets old.
So it's Las Vegas now. A 2-point game. Outside Jackson. Jay. Fields covering. Nailed from 3-point land. And that's 13 points for Jay. And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Jackson. Gobert with a screen for Jackson. Passes it to Lights out. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds to Las Vegas. They'll retain possession. Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. The 4th spot held by Hassan Whiteside.
He's dialed up his rebounding here in the postseason. There's something about the big games that bring out the best in him.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Batum's checked in. Here's Jay. Las Vegas again missing.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, you hope that's not indicative of the type of D they're going to play, because if they do, they're going to have struggles with him tonight.
Whiteside, a screen on Jackson. And Fields kicks to Fields. That's short off the rim.
Not the best shot right there with a good defender draped all over you.
I agree with you. I mean, not the shot they were hoping for, but he can really cause problems with his defense.
No good from 18.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Now here's Batum. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Picked away. And here's the fast break. Fields leading the way.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
He lobs it up. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And Las Vegas making a change here. Las Vegas trails by 3. There's a good screen. Batum against Fields. Here's to Clerk. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for New York.
Well, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
And so here is New York. They lead by 1. Right side a screen. Outside, Fields. And it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Boy, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
It's deflected. Jackson passes to Jay. Here's to Clerk. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. He shot 3 of 5 from the line.
2 shots.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. Both teams will make substitutions. Second free throw, no good.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Fields against Batum. The pass to Jay for the lead. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stack game has been going for Las Vegas.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And it's a 4-point Las Vegas lead. New York shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. It's Fields on the wing. Offensive rebound, Avanti. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
There's the pick. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Incredible timing on the alley-oop.
He absolutely hammered it down.
And guys, mark that play right there because that could be the one that leads to a surge to break this thing wide open.
And so here is New York, trailing by 4. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Diamatopoulos, and it's blocked. Jay, Fields covering. Some nice passing by Las Vegas here. Jay, Fields covering. Here's Jay. Off target with his 3. New York trails by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Valentine passes to Fields. And he slams it one-handed.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why, I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
That's good. 17 points for Jay.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
They set the pick. It's Fields outside, and the shot is good.
I like the way he's not forcing anything, taking advantage of what the defense has given him. He's been a key contributor for them in this quarter.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Get this update now from Doris Berg, who's across the way on the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, Dwayne Casey was just going over the plan with his team. He told his guys that their offense needed to run through the prodigy. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Those are likely not the last adjustments they make today, guys. There's still time left in this one. Back to you, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
You know, not only is the game neck and tight, but the rebounding battle is too. Extremely close on the boards.
It's been brutal in terms of the physicality down low.
So it's Las Vegas now, following the score by New York. There's the pick. Outside, Batum. Here's lights out. He's got 14. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. They've definitely hit that groove offensively.
They sure have, guys. I mean, really aggressive. And I like that posture and mindset. Stay aggressive.
Yeah,
Greg, you like groove, don't you?
I do. Let's groove tonight, Kevin. As a matter of fact, let's just stay in the attack mode that we're seeing from these guys. They're getting whatever they want.
So it's Las Vegas now. After New York gets the 3. To the paint. Intercepted. Feeds it to Fields. Pass to Valentine. He kicks it to Fields.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1.
Now, here's Batum. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Onuaku, the pass to Batum. 5 to shoot. Here's lights out.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Slim, he's checked in for New York. Passes it to lights out. To end the run. No good. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. New York ahead, leading by 4. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. Las Vegas trails by 4. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. They've got Slim. D out there with the franchise. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Batista in at the 4. Here's Lights Out. Gobert the screen. Here is Slim. There's the dish to Fields. A baseline J. No luck. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And here's Las Vegas. The pass to Jay. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jay. Good on the shot. Jay's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Las Vegas. Fields the pass to Valentine. Here's Ingram. And he gets it to go. Slim's got the lead back up to 4 now for New York.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range rhythm shots.
Here's Lights Out. Gobert dishes to Jackson. Las Vegas needs to get off a shot beyond the arc. That's good. And that's now 17 points for Lights Out.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
Now Fields. Pass to Ingram. Can't capitalize on the good pick.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Lights Out passes to Jay. There's the feed to Gobert. They now take the lead. And Las Vegas leads by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Onuaku the pass to Jackson. Gobert the screen. Shot off the screen. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
And here's Fields. Passes it to Ingram. Here's Valentine. Sinks the three-pointer.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. That's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed, smash-mouth play down on the low block.
Old-fashioned, isn't it, my man? Old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it is definitely working for them. And, you know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
During that break, Dwayne Casey had some words for his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
The prodigy, he's checked in for New York. Now, here is Fields. They set the screen. There's the pass to Batista. And here's the fast break. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for him.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Jay, the pass to lights out. Here's Gobert, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Checking out the game Rudy Gobert is having. He's got 8 points, and the steals are starting to pile up for him also.
And Clark, he's really gotten into their heads because of it. I mean, guys are on the lookout for him, always worrying about where he is.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Gobert. And Gobert drops them both. New York trails by 4. Fields the pass to Ingram. Here's Batista. But he recovers it. Gobert with the block. Jay. He's covered by Whiteside. There's a screen. From 8. Another shot. And, there's a whistle. He was going up for a layup. And while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it a foul shot or not. But sure enough, they have. So he'll head to the free throw line.
Shooting for Las Vegas, Rudy Gobert. At the line for 2.
The first one falls. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a 2-possession game.
Count that one. And that's 11 points for Slim.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Down low, here's Lights Out. Back in off the glass. Lights Out's got 21.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Key buckets, and we know he delivers down the stretch.
Las Vegas leading by 3. Down low, here's Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gobert's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint. And
on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now, here is Fields. Pass to Whiteside. No one near him. And again, it's New York.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams' defenses are starting to show signs of wearing down.
Kicks it to Gobert. And that one goes long. New York trails by 3. Now, here is Fields. Fields with it. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation. And what a tremendous game for Fields. He's got 30 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
That one drops. He ties it up. For Las Vegas, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. It's been some solid looks for them.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Here's lights out. To the middle. Here's to Clerk. It's rebounded by New York. Fields has got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the inside. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. The steal. Oh, and here we go. Jackson, nobody back. There's the bucket. Good. And that's now 21 points for Jay.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how the... How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Gobert, the screen. Inside, lights out, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter, Greg. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
New York trails by 3. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds, Las Vegas takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's lights out. Outside Jackson, 5 to shoot. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Fields. New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Fields against Jackson. Pass to Jay. Las Vegas again missing.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D draped on him, they expect him to make it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Passes it to lights out. The three-pointer is right on target. Lights out's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for Las Vegas. New York trails by 6. Now Fields. Right side a screen, and Fields kicks to Fields. He dishes it to Whiteside. Shoots. Money from the wing. And that's 15 points for Slim.
And you know what? He's shaking off the cold shooting performance from the first half.
Here's Jay. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Jay's got 13 points in the second half.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Despite the play of the team, I think he's had an outstanding game. He's really done well here.
And there's the pass to Lights Out. And another three for Las Vegas.
Just call him the closer. He won't let this team lose.
How about the carrier, too, because he's put his team on his shoulders. 6 for 6 so far in the fourth.
Deflects the pass. Now Las Vegas moving it up. Close the breakaway slam.
Oh, that's a golden opportunity to finish on the break, and he blows it.
Yeah, at this level, you got to make that shot. It's plain and simple. You got to knock that one down.
They get it back. Whiteside laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Whiteside's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Dishes to Jackson. They set the pick. Pass to Lights Out. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 32 points for Lights Out.
Timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We've got 1:28 left in the game. Fields' shot is good.
Assist from Hassan.
Here's Lights Out. There's the screen. Up and in on the layup. Lights Out's got 34.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now, here is Fields, guarded closely. And Whiteside slams it home.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Lights Out passes to Jay. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And Las Vegas leads by 7.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Throws it up high. Money!
Excellent communication between teammates on the alley-oop there.
And that's what you need to pull that off.
And you do. You have to have both ends of that play, and they were fantastic on that one.
Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
Shooting two. Shooting two.
First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. And both free throws good for Fields. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and so they foul intentionally.
Shooting for Las Vegas. Taking 2 shots.
Drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
Without question. Again, maybe a steal or a foul to get the clock stopped as well.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. Now here's Jackson. He's tightly guarded. So we see Las Vegas get the win here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now we'll send it up to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who is standing by for the post-game show.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
And hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Let us take a moment now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game. He led the way tonight with a double-double and was a major reason why they won tonight. His effort and intensity gave them the boost they needed.
This series was in danger of getting away from them, but he just would not let it fall into a 2-game hole. He pumped new life into their season by leading them tonight to even the series. This kid is woo-wee.
His play at the point was a major factor in this win. Their ball movement was terrific, and that all stemmed from him. His brilliant passing was contagious. He had 17 assists. Yes, count them, 17. You can see why they want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
Check it out. Never knew a friend till I met a foe. Till I met. Never knew pain till I met the game. Never had a real team that could win the rain. Never knew what a friend could do. Never knew I'd be bruised all black and blue. With my back to the wall. Scrap with my dogs. Rap with my dogs. Cat with my dogs. Fly with me in Atlanta. Oakland, Los Angeles. Real homies never turn to run. Even if a young sucker wanna pull him. Even if a young sucker wanna meet the sun. We gon' rep to the death where the roots is from.
Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. Each day's another change. My homies stay the same. Like feeling strange, cause this world's getting so deranged. I'm with my homies, yeah. 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 I'm with my homies, yeah.
Real homies stand and struggle. I know you came to hustle, grit your teeth and clench your knuckles. We didn't come to fight, we came to get you. Rolling with me till we die, that's how homies ride. No need for consternation, gather the congregation. I'm